Welcome to my Five Nights at Freddy's 9 map. Now, if you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's 9 is, it's basically the teaser showing this giant area with the whole new glam rock animatronic characters. If you don't know what teaser I'm talking about, here it is right here. And it is a pretty cool looking teaser, and me and my friends have decided to do a recreation of it on the inside of this giant area. Alright, so without further ado, let's get inside, shall we? So just to let you guys know, this map is still under development. There are still a few things that we need to like set up and maybe like a few extra redstone spots here and there, but for now, this is what we had. Well, actually, I will save this for last because I will tell you why. So right here we've got a little tunnel that's just for looks. Has no intention to be real, and here are some cars that me and my friends made. These cars I didn't make. I made this one, this purple car slash. It looks like it's a pinkish or light purple. This is my car that I made. Whoops! I accidentally broke it. All right, let's fix it. There we go. Okay, so this is the brand new mall. Now, originally when I first saw the teaser, I was all like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" So this right here is actually the original mall. Because from one of the Five Nights at Freddy's novels, one of the storybooks, there was it mentioned in one of the stories that there was a mall of some sort, and I imagine that the next game would be based off of one of the books. So this was the original mall, but since I have a friend named Jose Does Stuff, the link to his channel is going to be in the description. He had a better idea on what the mall should look like. So this is the newer version, and all the way back here is the older version. So we're going to start off with the older one because, you know, why not? Save the best one for last. So originally, this is what the show stage looked like. And originally, we had no idea what the characters' names were, so we just gave them Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. So the one on the very left from the teaser looked almost like it was either Chica or Bonnie, and the other one almost looked like, well, obviously the one in the middle left, that would be like standing right here, would be Freddy. And the one on the middle right looked like it was like a crocodile of some sort. So what was funny is me and my friends came up with this name called Carl the Crocodile. And the one on the very, very right, we just had no idea who it was. So far in the teaser, as you may have noticed from the teaser that I showed you a while ago, there was a close-up of Freddy, and it has been revealed that the name of the new Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy characters are Glam Rock, almost like Rockstar, kind of like Rockstar Freddy, but instead it's Glam Rock, Glamrock, Glam Rock. So this original mall was supposed to have a few references to the other popular Five Nights at Freddy's fan game franchises, like Candy's Burgers and Fries, and the origination of Five Nights at Freddy's, Chuck E. Cheese. And this was just here, but considering that this map is this place has just been kind of left here just to rot, I decided to just give it a little more look like it was meant to just be here to rot. So over here was the arcade with some other cool stuff. Supposed to have references to a few other things. Right here we got Save Them. We got the Happiest Day, and we got Ultimate Custom Night, which is a reference to FNAF 7, which is Ultimate Custom Night. Right here we got the laser tag and the Freddy's Pizza. And from this angle, the laser tag was supposed to be on the left, and Freddy's Pizza was supposed to be on the right, but this was kind of a fan-made version of the teaser, so we had to change a few things to make it different. So right here we got the cinema, and right over here we got the Purple Guy popcorn, Freddy fountain drink, pizza for $5, and the Logan's lunch. And right here we had a Mountain Dorito Dew. We got Phantom Fizz and Rockstar Red Bull. Which, of course, as you know, Rockstar Red Bull and Phantom Fizz, it's a reference to FNAF 3 and FNAF 6. So, and here is supposed to be the theater where people will watch the movie. And, of course, to be honest, this theater looks better than the one that we have in the new mall, but this one is actually pretty good because, like I said, the new mall is still kind of under development. There's still a few things that me and my friends need to add, but this original mall was a little bigger and maybe somewhat a little bigger, but this is what we have. So this was supposed to be showing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that people have been constantly dying to see. And right over here, it's supposed to be the control room for the cameras and basically for the lights. Is right here. Flip this, turn these lights on. This was supposed to turn on the top lights. Are they still? No, they're broken. That's right. I forgot they're busted. All right. So basically, right now they're just for looks. There we go. That's better. So basically, that's it. Well, for this area exactly. Over here is camera booth, employees only, where the booth at the top is where you focus the camera and stuff. So to be perfectly honest with this is a reference to a Five Nights at Logan's Chapter 0, which was supposed to be like the origination on how Logan's Pizzeria started, like how it started from the beginning, because I was supposed to be doing a diner, and then I was going to do a sister location-esque part, and then that was going to lead up to Chapter 1, and then Chapter 2 is supposed to be present day, which is, today, because Chapter 1 is supposed to take place a few years ago. So yeah, right here we got Logan's Diner. And right over here is, of course, as I already said, was Candy's Burgers and Fries. Now, I am very proud that I have this, but to be perfectly honest, the reason why this isn't going to be coming out, which is why Five Nights at Freddy's 9, which is, one of the chapters, I forgot which chapter it was, because I've done like so many Five Nights at Freddy's stuff to the point where I just kind of forgot. So yeah, I was planning on trying to make this map downloadable, but to be perfectly honest, it would take a while to, get that whole thing straight. So that's oh wait, actually, I almost forgot, sorry. I typically don't do map reviews, but technically this is my map. That was, of course, I've had lots of help. I forgot one more area. This was the employees only area. Right here we got the Fazbear Archives, where you would look through. This was supposed to be the glitch trap uniform. This is a terminal that you can just flip the lever up to turn it off. Excuse me. We have the storage room. There's nothing special, just a bunch of random shulker boxes and 2 arcades. It doesn't have a whole lot, so that's basically it for this. There's like nothing special, but it's just here because it took a while to build this. I think maybe it took like 3 days to put this together. I forgot when I first made this map, but I mean, comparing this small mall to this big place right here, I mean, this takes the cake to be better than this. So that's why I kind of had some cobwebs and used some dynamite or TNT to just blow it up and make it look better, like it's old. So right now, without further ado, let's show off the new mall. So, of course, my friend Jose does stuff. He is a part of the Logan crew because he has helped me with some construction in the maps that I've used for my videos in the past. So, if you've seen any good builds, then it's thanks to Jose Does Stuff. Be sure to check him out. He's reached 100 subscribers because of me, and mostly thanks to your support. I appreciate that. So right here we have Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. Now, as you can tell, they kind of have the cheeks, well, somewhat have the cheeks, like the toy animatronics, and the Chica has like a little red lipstick at the front of her beak, like Rockstar Chica does. And right here we have a little Freddy that's just, I think that was just made for fun. We got a little fountain, we got 2 fountains right here, and I had a friend that did the front of the garden, like a little something just to spice things up a little. We have 2 benches, and right over here we have the entrance. And of course, as you know, these are iron pressure plates. It's just that they blend in, they kind of blend in well with the flooring. And just to clarify, the flooring is actually bone blocks facing in that direction. So welcome to the new and improved mall, and to be perfectly honest, this one's better than the original, mostly because it's bigger and it has more space to it, and it has a lot of good stuff. Alright, so right now, over here we have the Glam Rocks, and I had some redstone set up for where they're doing this. This is just the armor stands for them. We have Glam Rock Freddy, Glam Rock Chica, Glam Rock Foxy, and Glam Rock Bonnie. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, these are not the official colors of the characters. This is just like my guess to what they would look like. Because to be perfectly honest, I know the game is supposed to be coming out sometime in 2020, but there is like no information about it. Heck, even FNAF AR Special Delivery was supposed to come out this October. Well, actually, last October, which was this year's October, but it didn't come out because of some delays and stuff. Because you know how these types of things work. It's really complicated for Scott to take things up a notch, especially FNAF Special Delivery. I wouldn't mind seeing people play it because I have no motivation or intention to buy the game myself once it comes out. So, over here we have miniature statues of Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, and right here we have Foxy. This I somewhat made. It had different... It was supposed to look a little different, but someone kind of fixed it up for me to make it look a little better. We got a little Chica with the little cupcake. We got the laser tag, cinema, the arcade, and we got Asbury's Pizza. Now, the whole thing for this was, my personal opinion was, I thought that it would kind of be like a sister location-like thing, where it would kind of be like in the day, but how it would work is you'll be working the night shift at this place, and then like once the shift's over, like 6 a.m., you walk outside, and then you're given an option to do like a side task before you leave. If you do all the side tasks on all 5 nights, you get like a reward or something, but if you don't, you'll get like a different ending. It's kind of like a Jolly Bees or something. It was kind of like a fan-made version of Five Nights at Freddy's. Sorry, I don't really talk this much. So, right here we have the security office, employees only. So, most of this is still being built. I built this actually myself. So, how it was supposed to work is that there was going to be an animatronic right here. I don't know what animatronic it should be, just for now it's just an empty armor stand. So, what was going to happen was, I was going to press this button, which was a controlled shock. It did that. And it does make the lights blink, but I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, it does kind of make things interesting, because to be honest, that was like a part that I didn't mean to have, like when I press the button, the lights turn off and on, but to be honest, it is kind of a nice add to have to it. Now right here are the lights. Now I just press this button, and the lights turn off. And then I press it again, they turn right back on. Now this is kind of a bit of a complicated redstone. It's not really that complicated, but it's something anybody can do. If you guys would like to see how this button acts like a lever, then let's leave 50 likes and 10 comments saying you want to see how this button works, or just say how does the button work in the comments down below, and 50 likes if you want to see how I can do this. So how it would work is there would be animatronics coming in. You have no doors, and the only way for you to hide or prevent yourself from getting jump scared by them is hide under the desk. Now, of course, as you know, there's just a minecart that's under an empty block. And then once you hide under, they would leave eventually. And then once they leave, you just unsquat and just jump out. So it's kind of your only main defense. Let's close this door. And of course, right here we have the classic vent. Now, how it would work is that it's kind of hard to explain on how the vent works, but I could just show you a build on how to do a vent like this. So if you guys want to see something like that, let's get another 50 likes and another 10 comments saying how does the vent work if you want to see something like this. So let's go over here, and it's pretty cool how the vent works. A friend of mine showed me it, and it was pretty cool. So if you guys want to know how that thing kind of works, just let me know. So obviously there's a set of redstone right here where the armor stands can move around like that. So how it's going to work is that each and every place, the laser tag, the pizzeria, the cinema, and the arcade, all 4 of these places have power boxes. So you have the kitchen, which is employees only. This is the power switch. Flip this switch. Let's head outside this area. So the lights will turn on, especially turning on the Fazbear's Pizza lights. So once this is illuminated, so like say it's nighttime right now, and the lights are on, and if I wanted to, I can just flip the lever up and the lights will turn off, just like that. So the lights will turn off. There we go. Now mostly these sea lanterns, to be perfectly honest, I know that it's like it's kind of ruining the lighting for when it's supposed to look like it's dark and it's supposed to be off at night and nothing's supposed to be lit up. But to be honest, from the teaser, it looked like there was like these little streams of lights on certain parts of the place. So this is kind of the gist of it. And I know that the pillars or the supporters for these little spots right here, I know they don't look different from here, but like I said, this map is still under development. There's still a few more things to put together to get it to its full former glory. So right here we have the laser tag. This is just, to be honest, this is just for looks. So right here we have red, blue, yellow, and green. And if you guys are wondering what laser tag is, it's kind of like paintball, but instead it's kind of like something you'd see in the 90s or the 80s. And to be perfectly honest, since this is a laser tag area, my guess would be that this game would take place in like the 50s or something. But why would Scott, my thing is that if Scott would make another FNAF game, why would he make another game that takes place in the past when he's already made literally 4 games that take place like in the 80s or somewhat, like a few of them takes place in the 80s, and then like FNAF 3 takes place in the future, which is kind of like present timeline, and then FNAF Sister Locations kind of like in the future, but it's kind of like those sci-fi movies where everything's all futuristic and stuff. And stuff. So right here we got the blue side, or red side and blue side. Sorry, when I talk too much, I sometimes end up screwing up my speech. Not really good at speeches. I probably should consider practicing. So right here we have the cinema, and these are references to either movies that have already been out or movies that haven't been out yet. Now showing Toy Story 4, Dora and the Lost City of Gold. I don't know if that's the name of the movie, but to be perfectly honest, I have no intentions to watch this. It Chapter 2. I have seen that movie. Highly recommend it. It is pretty good. So we have now showing Five Nights at Freddy's the movie, and then we have Friday the 13th part whatever, and then the Terminator. I love the Terminator franchise, and I would love to see the movies of it. And right here we have just something that I don't know if it was either I don't know if I made it or if someone else made it, but it's just here for looks. Or here we have the beverages now selling Mountain Dew. Of course we have the snack bar. So just flip the switch, and obviously it turns on the lights, and then turns on the cinema, and it makes things look a lot better, because right here we have end crystals, and I know it's kind of a little different compared to the Nether Star, and to be perfectly honest, yes, it does look, the Nether Star looks a little better like this, but if you take a closer look, it doesn't really look like it's in the center, so that's why I used end crystals instead of Nether Stars. So let's just turn the lights off. So that's it for this area, and then we have the cinema. To be perfectly honest, yes, the cinema and the original mall looks a lot better compared to this, but to be perfectly honest, we didn't really want to waste too much time on every little detail, because to be honest, you know how this works. Stuff like this is pretty hard to put together, and right here we have the emergency exit, which can give you access to the original mall if you want to, check it out. Alright, so I will get to that in a minute. So the last place that I'd like to show you is, of course, the arcade. Now the arcade, I have no idea how it would work for this arcade right here, but right here we have Pirate Cove Stare, so it's like a staring contest. Like you press the button, and then it's kind of like a game where it scans your eyes to see if you blink, and the longer you stare, the more points you earn and stuff like that. Here we got Freddy Ball, where it's just basketball. So there was originally supposed to be a basketball, but there isn't anything at the moment. So right here we got Bonnie's Skee Ball Alley, where you just play skee ball. You just play skee ball for the fun of it. So yeah, that's it's kind of a cool thing. One of my friends added that. I forgot who it was. And right here we have the Chica Kart 8 Deluxe, which is kind of like I don't know if it's like a reference to like a Mario Kart or something, but this is kind of almost like you're gonna get your picture taken almost. Right here we got Chica, and we got a few arcade machines. Changed the designs on them to make them look a little better. And over here we have Springtrap Arcade, out of order. Over here we got Red's Moon Adventure. I do not know what that is. And over here we have Employees Only area. And up here is the Arcade Power Switch, High Voltage. I probably should add that to everything else. But like I said, this map's still under development. And right, if we stand right here, the arcade sign lights up. Wow, we already went through 20 minutes, and nobody has even watched this at all. Well, everybody's probably in school, so, because considering today is Friday, and I know I should usually be in school right now, but I don't have school today because it's a teacher work day. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this place, and you're probably wondering what this armor stand wearing black dyed leather armor with a skeleton skull and an iron sword, why it's standing up here. This is actually a reference to the teaser showing where it's a close-up of Freddy that says rock, and then when you look above the little glass ceiling, you see like a female-shaped figure which looks like it's a bunny holding a knife, and this is most likely a reference to the reluctant follower. Most likely people are saying that this is hinting to being a sequel to after Help Wanted or after FNAF Special Delivery, because to be perfectly honest, we have no idea how Special Delivery or how this is going to be any way connected to the FNAF story, because to be perfectly honest, Five Nights at Freddy's has been around for 5 years. 5 years at Freddy's. I think that would be a pretty cool name to have, like 5 years at Freddy's. So to be perfectly honest, this has been the map. This is the map, and before I go, let me go ahead and show you some other things that I think is outside. So over here is my friend Popular's, a statue of him. Now this is a pretty cool looking statue because someone decided to build it, because actually my friend Popular, if you must know, I've known him the longest because he's been one of my friends. Originally he had a YouTube channel, but for some unknown reason it got taken down, so it really did suck for him, so he doesn't have a YouTube channel. And over here is just a different Freddy Fazbear head, and to be perfectly honest, like another friend of mine just built it for the heck of it, and to be honest, it looks a lot better than the one I built over there. I'm somewhat good at building certain things, but I'm actually a lot better at redstone rather than building. Well, sometimes I'm good at building, it just depends on what it is. Now this right here was just a prototype, mostly just to test the banners, like see if these colors went well with the eyes and stuff. And I think that's just about it. And of course we have like a fountain right here that's just here for looks. We have like a lot of different stuff because we're kind of trying to capture the mall-esque feeling to it. So oh yeah, of course, I'm so naive. I forgot about this spot right here. Now, of course, as you know, for Minecraft, there's typically like signs holding up to act as a block, but you can walk through certain paintings. And if we walk right behind here, we have magma blocks, and we have some netherrack. And right here we have She's Still Here. Now this is obviously a reference to Cassidy, the girl that's possessed Golden Freddy, because as you know in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, when you beat it was 4950 mode, I think. I forgot which mode it was, but if you get like 9,800 points, you get a secret cutscene where Golden Freddy's just constantly shaking, showing that she's eternally restless, where she won't ever find any peace, because since that, to be perfectly honest, everybody knows that Golden Freddy is restless, but the one thing is that they don't explain, like, why is she restless? Like, what was her why is she not restless to begin with? So, to be honest, nobody knows, but I'm thinking about maybe making a theory video on why Golden Freddy is restless. So, She's Still Here, reference to Cassidy. And Cassidy possesses Golden Freddy, so right here we have sign. So that's pretty much it. Before I end up doing anything else, let me just make sure it's the cinema, arcade, Fazbear's Pizza, laser tag, this. Alright, yeah, that should be everything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know there's probably not a whole lot of people that watch the stream on Mixer. To be honest, from the secret neighbor video where it had better quality, and yes, my voice didn't sound that good, was probably because I wasn't loud enough or something like that, but I mean, I was still able to speak and you were able to hear me clear enough. So to be perfectly honest, the 12-minute part of the video was actually meant to be 18 or about 20 minutes, but for some reason the first set of recording I did, for some unknown reason, it didn't come together. Like, it just didn't work at all. So I don't know what was wrong with it to begin with, so I had to end up using the 12-minute part instead. But at least it kind of captured the secret neighbor part of it. Now, to be honest, Hello Neighbor I personally thought was a pretty good game, but eventually I kind of just thought it was kind of lame because the company that made it, I think it was Tiny something, I don't know, Tiny Build, I think. They just never brought it up after a while. So right here we got the reluctant follower. At least that's what people call this figure. Chilling above the glass. So yeah, that's about it. My throat is a little sore and dry from talking too much. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys later. And like I said, 50 likes and 10 comments if you want to see how I did the redstone and the ventilation and all that. So like I said, in a combination, let's get 100 likes and 20 comments saying that you want to see the tutorial on how I did the ventilation and the redstone. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.